Fort Knox podcast. Today we are on our way out to the desert yet again because that's where we fucking shoot. BLM is probably one of the best things to exist on the West Coast, and there's a bunch of other shit, but you know, people in the Midwest will get upset about it. And before we jump right into it, as always, here is the list of my things I'm involved in. So my self-promotion. First one is going to be, as always, House Party Distro. If you're looking to get some fucking merch made, housepartydistro.com. The second one is going to be Superior Defense. If you don't know what SupDef is, it's probably not for you anyways. Overpass Bags, overpassbags.com. If you need a cheap, inexpensive rifle case that's got good fucking zippers, lasts a long fucking time. We got actually really good customer service and a warranty. Last but not least, I talked about this in the last video, is Infinite Armory, infinitearmory.com. This is going to be the next best thing since fucking mac and cheese, because tax swap is not good anymore. It hasn't been good for a while, hasn't been updated, worth a fuck. Gun broker fucking sucks to use. Arms list, pretty much, if you're looking for fucking hookers or blow, you can definitely find those there. So, Infinite Armory, and you do need a code to join, and the code is going to be SUPDEF, SUPDEF. Go on there, look around. You'll see my shit on there. I got some stuff for sale. Post your shit on there for sale. Find some fucking deals. If you're a clone dork, I will be posting some clone stuff up there here shortly. Who knows what videos we're going to be doing that are going to relate, and blog posts, or even a podcast, because I am bringing the podcast back, which I will be talking to my buddy JB, who does insane fucking clone builds. But yeah, Infinite Armory. And let's start the rambling about the HUX 556K. So we went out here, or we're going out there to go fucking shoot the HUX 556K. I said I was going to revisit this. I did. After shooting this rifle class that I just took, man, I saw like Sean Connery there for a second, and fucking GoldenEye. Nope, wrong. Man with a golden gun. There we go. Just aged myself even further. So I said I was going to revisit this. I'm finally doing it. There's fucking shell casings in the back of the fucking Sprinter rolling around. The gun that I am going to be shooting this on is the SIG MCX Virtus. This is a Gen 2, 11.5 inch 5.56, obviously 5.56K. Took this rifle class. The guy who I took the class with is a really good friend, a fantastic, amazing fucking shooter. He humbles me every time we shoot guns together. And to be fair, I haven't shot in any type of capacity that requires me to be accurate, or on paper, or on fucking on a timer in quite some time. So every time I shoot with him, I shoot on paper. He absolutely fucking destroys all of my shooting skills, puts them to fucking shame. So that's really humbling, and it requires me to actually go back out and try. Blah, blah, blah. Shout out to Orion Training Group. That's one of the guys from Orion. So he is the one who actually put me on the 5.56K. Told him I would buy one. Told him I would use it. He loved his. He shoots his on a 12.7 LWRC, which I have. I can probably revisit that as well, which I should. On the universalness of short but not quite 14.5 guns, and usefulness for application of whatever the fuck I'm doing at the time. So 5.56K, originally my main complaints were that it pinged, it tinged, and it had mega fucking spark. I have some footage of shooting that thing at night. It sparks quite a bit. It bums me out. It's not the quietest can. It is their flow can, right? Everyone talks about flow being a thing, flow through. That is the specialty with the weight and the size of this can. I do enjoy the size of the can. I hate the mounting system. I do know that they released that can with a hub. That's fine. If you listen to Pew Science or any of the other science science-driven fucking silencer dorks. They all talk about how hub and these other mounts are fucking terrible. That's fine. We're also talking about 5.56, and you're talking about a can that is designed for all the gases to go out the fucking front of the can, keep you as a shooter a little bit healthier, a little bit more safe from these toxic fucking fumes. I mean, as far as most people are concerned, I ate fucking lead paint as a child. Probably truth. But I also ate dirt, so we're gonna get out there. We're gonna shoot a couple mags, probably more than that. I'm gonna do a little bit of movement. Not really gonna showcase anything cool, but I am gonna shoot it. I'm gonna revisit it, and then I will talk about my impressions after revisiting it. That was a lot of word salad, so my apologies. Let's get after it. Nobody trusts Graves. Look at him. He's not doing anything. He's cranky today, just like I said in the last video. He's cranky.
Every day.
I need an ear pro. Here's the gun. This is going to be the MCX Gen 2 Virtus. And this HUX 556K is carbon locked to this, or else I'd pull it off and look through it and tell you that it's fucking a piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. This can's actually really good for what it is. It flows all the way out the front. It does exactly what I need it to do for this application. I've talked about this before when I talk about MCXs or Spears. These are traditionally known as very fucking gassy guns for some fucking reason. Obviously, they have the adjustment on the fucking top, which is chill. Or on the top at the front. I'm talking out of my asshole right now. So, if you'll see. I'm going to put this on. Oh, is it on plus already? Or is it frozen? It might be fucking frozen. So we might not be shooting it plus or minus gas system. Oh, let's just fucking shoot it. I think it's on the suppress setting as it is. Another thing that I like bringing up that people get upset about is make sure you have the proper tools. I'm about to try and adjust this gas system. Now, if you don't know about this company, it's called Snap-on. These are the cheapest, most reliable pliers you can buy. These are the L947ACF. I'm not even going to put that in the fucking thing. You can look it up. I think these are, what, $200? Yeah, these are the cheapest pliers I have. So, I'm going to just shove this in here. Oh, did I get it? Yeah, it's stuck. So I got to warm this thing up a couple rounds, and then we should be able to fucking swap this over. But again, correct tools. After I just said that you need the correct tools to do this, and it didn't work, don't buy these. They don't work. Ugh. This can is very cold. It's been sitting mounted to this gun for who knows how fucking long the last time I shot this. First couple of fucking rounds. Not too gassy. It's very hot. You can see all the stuff coming out the front. Yes, we're running T-mags. I have heard they are unreliable. I have reliably ran all the T-mags that I have. I've had no issues with them, and they work in a fucking saw. With 300 blackout. Ooh. Woo! What's up?
Pliers.
Huh? You said what? Pliers? I don't think I can get it. You're supposed to like press this and do this at the same time. I don't think I can get it. Ah. Yeah, I can't get it. But so far, probably I hope it picks it up. You can hear that this thing fucking pings and tings. This one has the helicoil looking fucking mount on it. This handguard isn't hot, which is chill. That's our second mag. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shoot this from the vehicle because that is something that I consider useful. I'm also going to do this, which I always tell people never to do. Oh, fuck. Remember to wear your ear pro. I don't have a lot of hearing left, so here we go. Oh. I would only do that in an emergency situation if I really had to put down some fucking work. And again, you know, the parking lot of Taco Bell or Arby's. I would never eat at Arby's. That's disgusting. I am a piece of shit, but I would never eat at Arby's. Except for Big Montanas are kind of tight. Again, just because they tell you it's hearing safe, this is all cans, all manufacturers. 556, please don't fucking shoot without ear pro. Unless you want to be a fucking kook like me and have to say, huh? What? You're fucking low talking. That's what I do. So I'm going to shoot this from inside the van. And we're going to see how much that fucking sucks and if I would actually put this next to my bedside. I would not shoot this inside a fucking house without ear pro. That's going to fucking suck. Whew. Now it's warm. That's our third mag, full mag. Let's get a couple more mags for this. Get some movement going around the vehicle. You can watch me try and pretend like I know what the fuck I'm doing and stumble. By the way, this is 100% operational. I've seen this before. All right. Woo. We are 5 mags in. It's warm. Now the fore end, this side right here, the handguard, is actually warm. This is a piston system. While coming back to it, coming out of the car, vehicle, shooting from here, very minor amount of gas. It's hot. The pinging started to kind of go away, at least in my ears. Might tell a different story on audio. And again, external audio on a camera is not perfect. So there are things that you're not going to catch that we hear out here. So this is everyone's favorite thing that I do is I pour water directly onto the suppressor and in it. Don't do that if you give a fuck about your stuff. I have things to do. We got to get the fuck out of here. We're losing daylight. So we came all the way out here to fucking actually shoot the MCX with the HUX WRX on here. I want to note that someone told me the reason my can sparks is because it was installed incorrectly. I'm willing to bet the person who actually made that comment doesn't own a fucking suppressor alignment rod. So we're going to shoot this thing. Once this Tacoma pass. Then we're going to shoot it with the lights off so you can see how fucking sparky it is. I didn't bring a fucking night vision setup to film the GoPro like I normally do. Let's do one more. It's our third mag. One more. This thing is going to be on fire. There you go. Turn that on, Tristan. Woo! So there you go. 4 magazines, semi-auto fire on the 11.5-inch fucking, what is this? MCX Gen 2. This is a Virtus. The handguard's not too crazy fucking hot, which is cool, which means everything's flowing through the fucking front. Fuck. Which I would say that, but now my fucking hand is on fire from holding it. As you can see, it sparks quite a bit. It goes out the fucking front. It's got a flame. It did catch on fire. I don't think I completely hate this fucking setup, but I'm going to be honest with you. With how much this thing fucking sparks, I'm definitely not shooting this under night vision. I guess it's cool because it can just live on this fucking gun. So there is the fucking review. We revisited the HUX WRX, the 5.56K. Do you want to buy one of these? You should. You shouldn't listen to fucking idiots on the internet. Me, Wet Blanket over here. He's still shooting a fucking Griffin that I own, by the way. He doesn't even own the can that he shoots. But, again, you shouldn't be listening to fucking dudes who say this is the best thing since fucking sliced bread or even fucking craft singles or any of the other cool shit that lives on this fucking planet right now. You should buy what you like, shoot the fuck out of it, and then tell people you only bought it because you got off Craigslist and the dude on the internet said it was, you know, on Craigslist said it was cool. So there I was shooting the HUX 5.56K on the 11.5 MCX and yada yada yada. Solid fucking pop culture reference for some people. So after everything's said and done with this gun, the way that it is set up, I truly enjoy that gun. It is a little heavy. Again, you already know what I say. If the gun is heavy, hit some fucking weights. Now, moving forward, am I going to reset that thing up so I shoot it as a primary weapon? No, I'm not going to. Would I run that can? If it was the only can that I owned and I was told it was the best thing on the fucking planet, yeah, because that's the hill that most people who buy cans are gonna fucking do. They're gonna die on that hill. Would I buy one with the other options that are on the market? If you are looking for overall length to be shorter, if you're looking at for it to be lighter, sure, I'd have to put mine on a scale and see what the weight is. Just from off the top of my head and general feel of, you know, grabbing cans, it's lighter. It is shorter. It's shorter than the Velos 5.56K. I want to say it's a little bit shorter than the WB, which I shot in that last class. But again, the WB is actually lighter. It's really light. If you are a end user, a professional end user, you use it for work, I would go ahead and see what the lifespan of each of those cans, especially the 5.56K, see what the lifespan of that thing is for serviceability. And then it's going to come down to the warranty and the customer service. That is a big thing when it comes to cans. I've talked about this a lot with everything else. I haven't had to use my warranty or use customer service. I might try it out because that thing is still pinging. It still flashes pretty fucking bad, which would affect me if I shot it under night vision. And at the end of the day, it's not the biggest thing in the fucking world, but for people who spend that amount of money, $12, $13, whatever, $100, I would be upset about that. Now, I don't know if I would buy one that uses their muzzle device, their back end. I would prefer to buy a hub version, because then that way, you know, you can use it on multiple fucking guns if you're already invested in like reared in or cherry bombs or any of that other shit, those universal fucking rear mounts. And I talked about this before, but 5.56 is fucking loud regardless. So it's not going to matter if you get 2 decibels out of the fucking can. Yeah, I don't know if I would buy this can with their rear end on it, or their factory mount. I would opt to run a hub because I would be able to run that on more fucking guns. And I already have issues with the muzzle device. Again, this is me. This is a personal issue. So there's a handful of things that, when thinking about buying this can, that you truly got to fucking look after if it affects you. If it doesn't affect you, then cool. You have one gun. You want to run just this can because you need those things because you work for a department or you're just getting into silencers or whatever the situation is. It's not the worst can. It's not a Lahar 30. Those things are fucking trash. If you're trying to ball out, you're just trying to let dudes know that you got money. There's God's Chosen can, which is the RC2 Mini. You got to wear ear pro with that regardless. But it's, I don't know, it's the best can on the planet. Yeah, so that's me ranting about the 5.56K. I revisited it. Said I was going to. Fornox Podcast. Slide in the DMs. Follow the Instagram, Fornox Podcast. And I will be relaunching the podcast later. I would say this year, but that's like in 2 weeks. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to relaunch the fucking podcast, and you guys can listen to us fucking ramble.
New podcast every week.